It's Monday, October 23rd, 2023. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3. The Academy for Law of the Caribbean Court of Justice has emerged from its 7th Biennial Law Conference in Barbados with 35 recommendations for a modern criminal justice system. And ideally, it says, these changes ought to be realized within the next 2 years. One of them is that judgment should be delivered within 6 months of trial. Another is that the jurisdiction and sentencing power for magistrates should be increased and that magistrates should now be called summary judges. But where's the money coming from? Head of the CCJ Academy for Law, Justice Winston Anderson, anticipates that some may come from the Caribbean Development Bank, a partner for the conference, but he sees another potential source.
Fund that I mentioned earlier can be funded by resources that come into it from the proceeds of crime, the proceeds of activity which is causing such harm and havoc in our society.
The National Hurricane Center in Miami this morning reports that heavy rain from Hurricane Tammy will be possible over the British Virgin Islands, the Leeward Islands and the Northern Windward Islands through this morning. Antigua and Barbuda are among those trying to get back to normal after heavy weekend rain.
The Antigua and Barbuda Met Office says, however, that rain bands from the remnants of Tammy are expected to bring heavy showers, which could cause minor flooding of low-lying areas from today into Tuesday.
Family, friends and the Democratic Labour Party yesterday remembered the late Prime Minister David Thompson at a wreath-laying ceremony at St. John's Parish Church. At a church service to mark the occasion, DLP President Dr. Ronnie Yearwood said it's the mission of the DLP to rebuild the moral core of Barbados. The Barbados Union of Teachers is saying that education reform in Barbados ought to start at the primary school level. President Rudy Lovell told a church service this weekend that the education system needs to be strengthened in the primary school system with more of a focus on numeracy and literacy there. It's reported that the UN Climate Change Summit at which Barbados is represented has fallen into disarray. This after discussions to set up a fund to help countries suffering from the effects of global warming collapsed over the weekend. One source says that Barbados and other developing countries are hoping that this turn of events may force the developed countries to do more to give us the agreement that we are seeking. Israel pounded Gaza today with more airstrikes, and the head of the main UN agency helping Palestinians in Gaza, Thomas White, is describing the situation in the south as dire. The Met Office says that a tropical wave is approaching the island. As a result, we can expect a mix of sunshine and clouds with a few brief scattered light to moderate showers. I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.